basically people of the Indian subcontinent with the United States. Now, September 11, 2001 was a day of great tragedy for all Americans in this country. It's a day that many throughout the world remember and few will be able to forget. However, since 9/11, discrimination against people who look of Indian subcontinent descent, Hindus, Muslims, Sikhs, Arabs, as a general description, have been racially profiled, discriminated, and even attacked at airports, schools, and even their places of worship. In retrospect, a similar kind of attack by the Japanese in Pearl Harbor, Hawaii, during World War II, in which thousands of Americans were injured and killed as well. Americans tried justified going to war to defend their country. However, they also did it unjustly in regards to Japanese citizens who had little to no affiliation with the native Japan, seeing as they were already 2 to 3 generations living within the United States. They had successful businesses, properties, the kids went to wonderful schools, they lived the American dream. Yet the American dream was taken away from them, in which they were forced to essentially internment camps where they were suspect to interrogation, had to live in close quarters, in which men, women, and even families were separated as because of the public disgrace and disregard towards them because of the attacks on Pearl Harbor. And even after World War II and after they were released, many of the Japanese American citizens were also receiving little to no monetary compensation for their losses and were never allowed to retrieve their lands or their homes, their businesses that they worked so hard for. This lesson we should have learned back then in that day and age. But for some reason in the United States, people still in this country haven't learned that lesson. The first type of discrimination we have that happened actually recently at the airports, especially in New York, where the denial of people on the airplanes and air flights. In fact, many people have gone to great lengths, even had to file suit against many of the airport companies, such as Continental, U.S. Airways, and even JetBlue. Individuals such as this were Michael Dasteroff, a 32-year-old analyst for Morgan Stanley, who was forced off the Continental flight from New York to Tampa in 2001, New Year's Eve. He told reports that this incident actually began with the complaint of a single white female passenger who had been observing him and two other men in their first-class seats. She basically said that these brown-skinned men are behaving suspiciously, Dasteroff said. The pilot didn't say anything. He just kindly nodded at her and went to the front, looked at me, looked at the two in front of me, didn't say anything. Next thing he knew, at one of the gates, his name was called. He was denied passage on his flight to see his family. Another individual who was also on that flight was Abuela Kure, a permanent legal resident of Filipino descent, was also removed from the same continental flight using his cell phone before the plane took off. Ashrad Chaudhry, a 25-year-old U.S. citizen, born in the USA to Bangladeshi parents, was also removed from a San Francisco flight to Pittsburgh off of Northwestern on October 23, 2001. Many of these people are actually businessmen, work for major companies Unlike Mr. Chaudhry, was also a business student at Carnegie Mellon University. While most people in the United States, however, don't understand that many people of the Indian subcontinent are very highly educated, and because of the British colonialism, also many of them do also speak English. So when they come to the United States, they tend to also get very good paid jobs. And I really doubt that anyone who's making over $100,000 a year is going to sacrifice any of that for a cause that they don't even stand for. So when you have these types of discrimination against people, it's basically just feign ignorance, in which they know these individuals who come to this country doing very well, work very hard, and just simply say you're gonna hurt someone, I don't want them on the flag, and that's perfectly okay because they look different. It's just unacceptable in this day and age. Similar attacks have also happened throughout the United States, such as in Illinois, where an Islamic school was targeted with a bottle bomb by an individual named Rollins, by Patrick Rollins, who essentially threw a plastic bottle with combustible fluids you can find with basic detergents and aluminum foil. It tries to cause a scare but not actually a fire. The gentleman had to be restrained and set with a bail of $50,000, and just simply because he didn't like the Islamic kids going to the school, they didn't want Islamic kids in Illinois. He thought it was perfectly fine to throw essentially homemade firecrackers at the school, scaring everybody as a person. Another incident that happened that many people also know was the Sikh temple shooting that happened in Wisconsin. Now, the individual that actually went about and did this was a known white supremacist within the area. He actually had a band called End Apathy, which if anyone knows what that means, basically means to end all. I'm sorry, I'm kind of nervous. Basically means to end all good, all. Sorry, here we go. The state had people that were killed in this incident were about 6 people that were killed. One of them including the Sikh priest of the temple, a 31-year-old nurse student named Miss Misty Cook. Now, the individual that was involved in this the gunman was named by Wade Michael Page. He worked for the U.S. Army in April 1992 through October 1998 when he received a voluntary discharge for basically misconduct as being drunk and going AWOL off duty. He then took up ties with white supremacists, neo-Nazis, and skinheads and became a member of the Hammerskins in 2002. He became an actual band member in several neo-Nazi bands. He founded the band In Apathy in 2005 and played in the band Define Hate, both considered white racist power bands by the Southern Poverty Law Center. After the gentleman lost his job, and the Sikh community actually moved in a few years later, he took his loss of able to find good work on the Sikhs. So a year later, he went out with several handguns and a shotgun and 3 19-round magazines, which he legally bought from a gun store, and went to the temple and started shooting. But thank God soon after.
You have about 2 minutes before wrapping up.
I don't know.
Yeah, it always creeps up. All of us experience it.
In which 2 police officers, General Edwards, was able to shoot the gunman dead. But even though the gunman is dead now, people are still understand his motive. Even the President Barack Obama offers his condolences to the Sikh community. As a part of a broader American family, in order the flags of federal buildings flown at half staff until August 10th are honored the victims. So I hope that hopefully in this day and age that we can move forward and not have this type of violence against people, regardless of where they're from. Because everyone that basically comes to the United States, they want a better opportunity. They're looking for the American dream. They work very hard for it. And to use any sort of discrimination because what's happening overseas